is all about. Like I have really a booklet on Ashrei that I love to share. Ashrei is a teaching that if David is saying to us, if you think that God is only there when there's miracles, mamish, you're missing the whole point. And that's why Ashrei is Aleph, Beit, Gimel, Dalet, Hey. That's why it's Aleph, Beit, which means that it's an orderly progression, that it's working within nature. Miracles break nature, but it's only can only be temporary. It can only in order to be like cables. But the truth is, after the miracle is over, the internalization has to work, and we have to be here in ourselves and embody as much as possible. So this dynamic is so real to me. When we say Shema Yisrael, we go up into the oneness. We close our eyes to the world. Stop the world, I want to get off. The world, you're hiding, you're beautiful, you're a nice world, you reveal God to a certain extent, but really after that, you hide God. And I want you, Hashem, I want the oneness. And then we come down and we say the whole rest of the Shema, which is 248 words, which is corresponding to our 248 limbs of our body, is I want to bring it in. I don't want to stay up there. I am going up there to the top of Sinai in order to bring down something and to internalize it into my life. I am not a lecturer. I don't want this to be an academic, intellectual. I do read things, I write things at the best of my ability. But you know I'm talking from my heart ultimately, and I want all of us to be there. So in order for you to take it with you, and for me to take it with me when I go back to Israel and tomorrow, what do we do? What do we do? How do we do this? How do we start making the Torah more real for ourselves and more of a real light? Torah, which is it is 8 itself. It is the level of infiniteness manifesting into our lives. Yes. Let's look into each other's eyes a little bit. That's where the candles are also. If you can turn your chair maybe to somebody near you. Or just look around the room and catch eyes with them. It's also sometimes it's better when it's even at a distance. You're looking at a whole person and you're open your eyes wide and be there for another. We are looking for God all around, and God is right in front of us because the other person is the most amazing, amazing entity, experience in the world. So when you need to ground yourself, that it really is true. Love another person. Give of yourself. Thank you so much for what you wrote. It's magnificent. Very moving. Thank you so much.
Thank you for reading it.
And then you can close your eyes and still see that person and still be with that person. We don't have to be in physical proximity to each other. So we are this amazing combination of spiritual, physical beings. We are soul and body together. We're 8 inside of 6, and the combination is called 7. Let's be 8 is shmona, which is shamin, fat. It's bigger than the thing it should be. It's overweight in terms of spirituality. It's, in a positive sense, it's over. Sheva is sova. Is seva. Sova is satiety. It's perfect filling of the vessel. Shaman is fat, is more than the vessel. Shmona. 7 is sova, is satiation. Perfect sated, satiation, saturated, but not overflowing. And 6 is sas, is exhilaration of physicality. Is the pleasure of physicality. But then when you get you bring in 7, you spiritualize the spiritual. You spiritualize the physical, but you don't eliminate the physical. You use it to get to a higher level of closeness to God. What is Judaism? Right? It's holiness within body. Body without holiness is okay. That's what we are sometimes, but how much more beautiful when we can sanctify, we can elevate. I always say we're in the middle. Israel is in the Middle East. Right? The middle is between East and West, but slightly to the east. Right? This is McDonald's. This is India. This is Israel, slightly towards India, because we want to uplift, elevate, sanctify. It's stupid, but it's simple. It's in the middle, towards the east. So David says that's the timing, right? What is it? Everybody want to go to another party? We can all go together and bring
This is
this
the best
light.
party in town.
Absolutely.
Chaya should have everybody should have bracha in what you're doing, and what all of us are doing. And bracha is Yivarachenu Hashem Elokeinu, is Yechonenu, is have grace on us, and let us feel your grace, even when things are hard. It is not to be interpreted. Don't go into judgment patterns of, oh, he doesn't like me, oh, I'm no good. So be very careful with this. Be very careful. Don't give negative messages to ourselves about what we think God is. And a lot of rabbis fall into this, and I'm sorry to say, din, judgmentality, judgmentalism, toxic judgments are rampant in the Jewish world. Toxic judgments. Because your whole view of children and parents is based on how you see God, and how you see God is based on how you see parents and children and teachers, and it all becomes like so negative. You need sweetness, you need goodness, we need healthy relationships. We need to restructure our whole way of looking, so that our relationship with God is, yes, okay, we are in a school of hard knocks. 1st through 6th grade is a little bit hard. But the university that he wants to introduce us to after 6th grade, into the 7th millennium, which we're just about to go into, is awesome love. And then we'll ask him, well, why was it so hard down here during the first 6 millennium? Why did you make it so hard? Because I call it the school of accountability. I wanted you to know that everything has consequences. Because unless you know that, unless you can be kind of accountable and truthful and have integrity, then when I introduce you to the universe of love that I have prepared for you, you might even try and misuse it. Do not misuse my love. You must grow into it and become a mature, responsible adult. And the only way you can do that is by giving you situations which are hard. Sorry. But after the tochacha comes atem nitzavim hayem kulchem hayom. You can stand, because now you know what it is to have a true relationship with God. Sounds good. It's strong. It's strong. It is strong.
Say again.
Say it again.
Now
You
that's
say it.
something you need to do again.
We have to do it again.
Please.
All right. There was like this remiss from tochacha. The tochacha is the 98 curses of Ki Tavo. And right after the 98 curses of Ki Tavo is Atem Nitzavim Kolchem Hayom. Chaim. You're all standing here alive today. And the rabbis say, it's because of all the difficulties that we've had that it's a training field. It's a training field for how to become truly godly beings. And there's more. So please Hashem, don't make it too hard on us. The prognostication for on the present level of humanity is that it's going to get worse. I mean, despite Fox News being very good and pointing out billions of times every day how this jerk is absolutely inefficient, incapable of doing anything, and that he's created the situation but it's really Hashem who's done everything and put everything and everybody in place. So there is this level down here, but we must connect with the above level, but we don't go up to the above level in such a way that we forget that down here is where we have responsibility to act responsibly. That's a lot also. I guess I just say these big sentences. I just have to go over them afterwards and think, like, what did we say? We kept saying we want to connect above and bring down to below. We want to connect above and we want to connect inside. We want to bring it down into our lives. That's all I said. But do it with your body. Do it with every ounce of energy you have, because we have to make it real. Embodying godliness in knowing that our bodies are what He gave us in order to experience His miracles within this life. Don't become disembodied. Don't become intellectuals. Don't think that the Torah is an academic system of great ideas. It's a system of love. It's a system of caring. Again, I can go on because, as I said at the very beginning, associative thoughts are very, very intoxicating. And if you really feel that you're on a roll and that you're really speaking truth, it's maybe the best thing is to shut up.
Sometimes it's needed to be heard.
Okay, from you. And to all of us and from all of us, and to be together in that, and to know that godliness is like in the Holy of Holies. It's in the space between the Kruvim. And then we get it from that. We get it from the total consciousness of godliness that's here, and we each soak it up and say, please, let me take this with me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.